It's like, y'all, we get in an uproar. Excuse me the way I get excited and stuff, but God, man, when we gonna help ourselves? Unless y'all planning on continuing to sacrifice people like me that you feel that don't meet your standards of a person, that don't meet your standards of a individual, that don't meet your standards in the way that I look and eye candy. You just, oh, well, he don't meet the standards. So we'll take his Social Security and give it to somebody else. That what we planning on doing now? I told you it's gonna be an inner war with my people against my people if this don't stop. We knew this was gonna come to pass. We knew when presidency came around, we knew what was gonna happen. It's a lot of dramatic changes that were gonna have to be done in order to save the country within itself. What I mean by save the country, I'm damn sure ain't talking about just my people. I'm talking about everybody who's an American at the moment. Because if they made it around to me to sacrifice me, to sell my Social Security and give my Social Security away to people who can care less about me, don't know me from Adam and Eve. Then they done sacrifice a lot of Americans. This ain't got nothing to do with foreigners because it's not their fault. It's the Americans' fault that decided and made some kind of way for this to even be possible. Put them on display. Call them out. Y'all knew these changes were gonna happen. We've been talking about it, and y'all was ready to act like you was 10 toes down. And now here you go wanting to jump in that damn triangle crap again. Go over there to the sacrificial chamber, people. Sacrifice folks for a living. So you can sit down and put a whole bunch of makeup on your face and act like you know something. If you got land in the country, and if you had a man that had a nice country house and a lot of land, and you come outside looking like that, one thing we know what you ain't gonna do is help that man put food in the land. Cause you start sweating out there, that makeup coming off your face, and most of the time you look like a clown when it lands. So that's that. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but goddamn it, I keep saying that. I'm kind of upset. Well, y'all sitting here sacrifice for you. I was sacrificed. And you know the worst part about this thing is that most of us, they are comfortably saying, you supposed to be dead. You were supposed to been dead right now. That's why I quit listening to readings. Cause the damn main reading, the main thing, topic of the discussion in the beginning of the reading is that the problem is that you was supposed to be dead. What? Oh, so you basically telling me we ain't even gonna think about fixing this. The problem is that you still alive. So you just gonna have to watch us enjoy your life while you still alive. Just play dead. Y'all are pure evil out there. And that's why I keep hearing Noah in the Astro. That's why I keep hearing Grace in the Astro. That's why I keep hearing Revelation in the Astro, because it's looking like it's finna have to be a regurgitation. There's people riding around here in nice cars I bought, don't know them. Never met these people in my life. All different race. It was a foreigner when they were chasing me when I got out of jail. And I done got robbed. They cut the road off so I couldn't leave. No, they cut the road off to lead me towards a way where they gonna basically buy me a cheap ass trailer after robbing me. I refused to go. I sat at my grandma's house. Foreigners rolled up the road and threw some pillows out the window. Out of everything I done in my whole life for my family and my country, foreigners drove up the road and threw some pillows out the window. And what I supposed to take this? One good thing about it, black women out there, you never gave me none. You never gave me none. I hate to single y'all out, but goddamn it, y'all the one to give me the most damn problems my whole life, and I never really got none from y'all. gave me the most hell. You started out combing my hair on the damn bus. I'm over here sacrificing myself for my people. When you gonna do something for us? When we gonna do something for our own people? Y'all goddamn picking out black men and black women that worked their whole life and built up their own security and just taking them out of here. It's almost like y'all done got up a group that's mad because we working. Mad as hell. You mean to tell me you quit the streets and went to work? Sacrifice them. We trying to show the hood how it could be better. Yeah, it might always be the hood. Yeah, it might always be the slum, but it ain't gotta be this bad. I remember when the hoods and the slums took care of one another. Back in the days, with what they did to me, that same offer was on the table back in the days. And when I used to watch my parents, I was on the street at 12. When I used to watch my parents come out there and talk to them OGs back then, they used to say, move out the way, bro, and laugh at that dude or laugh at that woman. But finally, this generation, it come around again and everybody sold me out. I ain't trying to be in my feelings about this, y'all. I'm trying to stay away from this politics stuff, but it's all on my boards as if they want me to be the president. I wouldn't take the job. Well, I probably would if God want me to. Whatever God want me to do, I would do it. Whatever God tell me to do, I'm gonna do it regardless. But I'm more than willing to help y'all fix our country. Because before we can sit here and help everybody else, and they can y'all over there making deals, being happy, hee ha ha in everybody's face, trying just because this person rich or wealthy or this person can make this or make that, you're kissing their ass. That's all that is. This is all about kissing ass. I want to say something else, but it'd be too bad for YouTube. We just call it D-riding. Is you pregnant yet? That's why I said, that's why I gotta look back at Russia and Germany again and applaud them. Because they made everything themselves so they ain't gotta beg nobody else. Now they just engage with other countries when they want something different for themselves. Amen. You shouldn't have had all them kids. I'm finna get rid of y'all. Can't feed all these cats. I'm a loner anyway. I ain't got used to being alone. I'm humbly alone. Thank God, amen. I'm so alone now. God got to put my family together. God got to bring me a lover. God got to bring me everything in my life. God got to give it to me. That's how humble I am. I'm not going to get out here and sacrifice nobody for their shit. I applaud you if you get something I ain't got. I'm going to applaud you if you got a woman that I ain't got. I'm going to applaud you if you got a house I ain't got. I'm going to applaud you if you got a car I ain't got. Congratulations. But I'm telling y'all, it is not right to sit here and just point out people from the slum just because you some rich, arrogant prick. And you can just sacrifice a group of slum dogs or a group of hood dogs and then put them in your triangle. And I know who you is. I want to say your name so bad and just put you on blast. But I know God working on y'all, so I'm going to let it go. You don't do that. You don't do nothing like that to nobody like me. If you got my real record, that's why you throw my real records away. That's why you throw my real medical records away. Because you knew how good I took care of myself. And you knew how hard I worked. You ain't had no choice but to throw my shit away. I was great. In every way fashionably. You had to burn my files. Because if people can truly look back and see what I've done in my life, they'll stop making these mistakes. Just tearing our country apart, man. You literally took the inheritance from the person who it was inherited to, gave it to a loser. Took my child from a good daddy, gave him to a loser probably. Well, I take that back. I think somebody good take care of him. But he ain't me. You don't take a child from a good parent and give it to a random ass person. They're never gonna treat that child like they'll treat their own. It's impossible. Not saying they ain't gonna treat them good, just saying it ain't their own child though. I was a great daddy. Just sit here and turn my life inside out for being a good husband, for being a good daddy, for being a good individual. And then you got me fighting for my life for all these lies that you done told me. All this shit. They even swapped my identity with a pedophile. I ain't never in my life been to prison for no such a thing. I ain't never in my life been to jail for no such a thing. I ain't never even been threatened by such a thing. I took care of kids. Little girls and little boys. Raised them up and they went to school and college and shit. Not once did I touch them kids. With my check, with my money, I had to buy their shoulder pads. I had to buy their stuff what they had to go to school for. That's very high when they ain't your kids. Because I felt sorry for them because they was born and raised in broken homes like myself. The mama was either on drugs or the daddy was either on drugs. And when it's like that, guess what they gonna do? All they gonna do is argue. Kids don't need to see that. All they gonna do is fight. Kids don't need to see that. All they gonna do is just have something they gotta do drama about. Kids don't need to be in between that. I took kids to places where they had good times, where they can actually be a kid at. And the best thing that these people could do to me was take me because I was doing good. The truth of the matter is, most of the people hate me for being a good person. I am in the wrong place. I should have moved from this area a long time ago. They done pushed me to the corner where they want me to sleep with a disease-infested individual. They done pushed me to the point where they want me to be a drug addict. They done pushed me to the point where they want me to sell drugs. And I've been in this corner for where they want me to be for longer than too long. Over 10 years now. And all I hear people say, it's gonna happen one day, it's gonna happen. I had to tell God myself, God, if I was a wicked person and if I were weak, I'd stop believing in you with scripts like that all day long, every day. But it ain't God, because God blessing everybody. It's the fact that y'all identity swapping. That's what happened when you take somebody's Social Security and you sell it to somebody else. That's identity swap. Ciphering energy. That means them people are getting blessed. It's going to the Social Security number. It's going to the address. It's going to wherever that Social Security number is at. If you done sold that person's Social Security number, even if you done changed your Social Security number and got another one, that ain't your original Social Security number. Your original Social Security number, that's where all your blessings is at. That's how deep this shit is rooted, y'all. Now, if you want to continue to act like you love Jesus Christ and sacrifice him at the same time, then you keep being under the scope. But I'm trying to help you folk, because everybody around the world know how this really go. Y'all talk too much out there. You don't even know what's going on. You couldn't live a day in my shoes. And you busy telling me what I should and shouldn't do. Like I said, I go to the car, I go to places where I used to look at Hope at. The first thing on their message is, the problem, what it is and how it is you should have been dead. They might well make a rap song out of that shit. So with that being said, I will say this, if you living in the slums, no matter if you working and you a good person or not, you better guard your Social Security number, because you might be the next one up. Because they going through us like it ain't nothing. When they decided to keep the poor poor and the rich rich, it was a reason for that. They sitting there and they selecting which one of us, a group of us, which one they want to take out every day. And the face that you think it is might not be the face. It might be the face that look just like your face. That's why people scared to get in relationships. Hell, you don't know what you're in the bed beside. I was with a woman, I thought I loved this woman. I'd do anything for this woman for a whole 10 years, just to find out that her whole damn motto was to sacrifice me. Not once did I cheat on that damn woman. Out of 10 years.